Hello everyone, welcome to our tour today. We are group 4 and we will be your tour guide. Together, we are going to travel to a very special country, Japan. Japan is famous for its beautiful tradition, modern technology and unique culture. During this tour, we will explore many different aspects of Japan life, such as greeting, interacting quests, famous play, thing to do or not to do, communication style and cultural values. Now, let's get started.
Hello teacher, my name is Thuyết, and in my presentation I will introduce you about the greeting and some interesting facts about Japan. First, in Japan, people often greet each other by bowing, which is called origi. The angle of the bow can be different depending on the situation and the level of respect. For example, a small bow can be different depending on a small bow may be used in a casual situation, while a deeper bow is show more respect. Second is Japanese people use many common greeting expression. For instance, is when you want to good morning, you say Ohayo gozaimasu. When you want to say hello to someone, you say konnichiwa. Or the other word is if you want to say good evening, you will say konbanwa. And finally, is one important part of Japanese greeting is use honorific language or keigo. This is very important in Japanese culture because it shows politeness and respect in communication. Japanese greetings are not only words but also gesture and respect. They reflect the culture of politeness and hierarchy in Japan. Now, I will move to the interesting fact part. As you know, Japan is famous for the tea ceremony, which is called sado. This you can see the picture of a woman is making the tea ceremony. This tea is not only about drinking tea, but also showing the respect, harmony, and mindfulness. It is considered a traditional Japanese art. Another fact is Japan is also well known for the origami art. Origami means the act of folding paper. You can see some animal and the flower with fold paper into beautiful shape. It reflects the creativity and passion of the Japanese people. And the last fact I want to show you is about Japan has the Shinkansen bullet train. It's one of the fastest train in the world, running at a speed of more than 300 km per hour. It shows Japan advanced the technology and efficiently in transportation. And this an interesting fact so that Japan has a balance of traditionally and modernity. From cultural acts like tea ceremony, misado, the origami art, and the modern technology like the bullet train cassette.
Konnichiwa, my name is Muri and I will invite you to some famous places in Japan. You can see on the top of the poster is Mount Fuji, which is hiking peak and scale, and it's also a symbol of Japan. Moves to the gate, it is shy gate of Kyoto Temple. Kyoto Temple is home to 1,000 historical of Japan, and next is Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is the communication and observation, which is famous places. Must you be hungry after visit so many places, right? So we will go to the cuisine. There are three cuisine. Is also famous dishes of Japan. This is ramen with the soup, with the seafood primary, and sushi and tempura with the deep fried with combined with seafood or vegetable. And about cuisine, there are two types of famous cuisine in Japan. It's called kimono and Jakarta. You can see on poster here in kimono it was made for only female gender, but Jakarta also be female and male. They both worn it for special occasion. And okay, we have clothing. And so what about festivals? There are animal and kabuki festival. I mean, this is maybe actually it's a cosplay festival. You know, they even not Japanese. They also a lot of people from other countries come to Japan and join with this festival. They cosplay the character they like and perform in front of a lot of people. And about the cherry blossom festival, this is springtime tradition of viewing and celebrating the beautiful reflecting cherry blossom.
As the guide, I'd like to share some important do's and don'ts in Japan. First, the dot, please take off your shoe when entering a Japanese house or a traditional place. This small action shows respect and keep the place clean. Also, remember to line up politely. Japanese people really value order. So whether you are at the train station or in a shop, waiting in line is a must. And when you give or receive something, always use both hands. It is a simple but meaningful way to show respect and good manner. Now, the don't never stick chopstick upright in a bowl of rice. It looks like a funeral custom, so it is considered very impolite. Also, don't tip its restaurant or taxi because food service is already included in the price. Another thing is, please don't make phone call on train. Trains in Japan are car spaces and allow conversation can disturb other passengers. By following this rule, you will not only enjoy your trip more but also show that you respect Japanese culture and tradition.
Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about fascinating aspect of Japanese culture, their unique communication style. Japan has special way of communicating. They use very indirect communication style. This is because Japan is high contact culture. This means people often do not tell you exactly what they want. They want to understand the meaning from the situation, the body language, or things that they are not said clearly. People value politeness and harmony, being friendly and peaceful. They try to avoid saying no directly because they do not want to make others feel bad. For example, if they disagree, they might say, that will be difficult instead of you just know. This focus on harmony comes from the collective business value. This means the needs of the group, like family or company Japan culture like modesty, self-effacement. People do not often boast self-enhancement about their own success. They usually talk less about their achievement or say that their success were thanks to the team. Finally, the pen has high power distance. This means people have strong respect for hierarchy. They must show respect for elder and people who have higher position. They even use special police language when speaking to them.
Okay, now let's move to the last stop of our journey, the cultural value of Japan. One of the strongest values in Japanese culture is collectivism. In Japan, people often think about the group first, not just about themselves. You can see this everywhere. In school, students work together and try not to stand out too much. In company, employees usually put the success of the company above their personal achievement. Even in daily life, people are careful not to disturb others. For example, by keeping quiet on train or always lining up in order. This shows how harmony and cooperation are at the center of Japanese society. And another important value is respect for hierarchy, or what we call high power distance. In Japan, age and position really matter. Younger people show respect to older people. Students bow to their teacher, and workers use very polite language when speak to their boss. Bowing is not just a greeting. It is also a way to show respect and keep good relationship. And if we compare this with Vietnam, we can see many similarity. Both Japan and Vietnam are collectivist society, and both cultures teach us how to respect elders and care for our community. But in Japan, the values are often followed in a more strict and formal way. For example, bowing and polite language level are practiced very carefully, while in Vietnam are usually more flexible and in daily communication. So in short, Japanese culture values show the importance of harmony in a group and respect for hierarchy, which makes their culture unique and impressive. And that brings us to the end of our journey to Japan. Today, we have learned about many interesting facts about this special country. Japan is a country where tradition and modern life exist together. By understanding their culture, we can not only enjoy traveling there, but also build better connection with Japanese people. Thank you for joining this tour to Japan with us, and we hope you enjoy it.